What's up, everybody? Merry Christmas to you. Welcome to the Christmas edition of Untouchable City Prepper Home Defense Talk. Okay? I hope you and your family is doing well. Hope you guys are being blessed. Hope everything is right. I hope you guys are protecting your mental health because a lot of people are really stressed out around this time because there have been a lot of layoffs and a lot of things are happening where jobs aren't available, people aren't getting hours. You know, it's really hard out here, you guys. It really is. And I'm not saying that just to say that, but I know that someone that's watching this video is affected. So I'm really praying for you guys with the strength of Christ. But we have to address something that one of my followers brought up to me. As you guys know, in my older videos, I talked about how I had to defend my life with a 22 LR. You know, that was one of my more popular videos. And she asked me, she said, you know, I don't feel comfortable with a 9 or 45 or a 10 millimeter or something of a heavier caliber. And she asked me, she said, you know, could I defend my home with a 22 LR? Now, I know what you guys are going to say. Absolutely not. All my gun guys out there, you're going to say absolutely not. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. She doesn't want to use a shotgun. She probably weighs maybe about 120 pounds. She got 3 kids. And, you know, I gave her, I never been in the military. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a certified gun trainer or nothing like that. What I can tell you is I've researched 22 LR a lot. I even watched this video today about this guy who shot himself in the leg with a 22 LR, and it was a lot, man. It was a lot going on with that, and I was super shocked. Like, he almost lost his foot. He was bleeding. It made a cavity wound where the blood built up in his leg. He was in the hospital. He actually had to have a helicopter transport him to another hospital because he had so much stuff going on. And I wish I could link the video, but some of you guys probably already seen it. And I was like, dang, man. I was like, 22 LR. Besides, I would say 308 or 762 by 39, 22 LR is pretty dangerous, man, to me, man, because I know plenty of people who got shot with a 9. I stay pretty much in the hood. You know, I know people who got shot with 380s, 9 millimeter, even somebody that got shot with a 45. Watching this video with this guy who got shot by a 22 LR, man, it was crazy, dude. I think that's the least likely caliber I would ever want to get hit with. God forbid something ever happened to me, but man, it was so much stuff that happened when he got shot with that 22 LR that the doctors was trying to probe and fix. So, you know, I just want to talk about what I would do and what I suggested to this young lady about 22 LR. Okay. Some of y'all might saw my old video. I had a pit bull attack me. I'm a landscaper. And I had a pit bull attack me. It was a bully pit bull. You don't know what a bully pit bull is, you go look it up. It's a pretty big pit bull. It could definitely take down a grown man with ease. Okay. All right. So this bully pit bull ran up on me, and I shot it approximately 4 to 5 times. It was no blood around when I shot it. I never shot anything. Keep in mind, I never been hunting. I only been to the gun range to train with my pistol at that time. It was a 1911 5-inch chambered in 22 LR. Okay. Shout out to Detroit police. They are the worst police in the country because they tried to take me to jail after I killed this pit bull, but they didn't. The dog was loose, so they couldn't really justify it, but they did take my pistol. Never got my pistol back. Totally different story, but Detroit police is the worst police in the country. I know it's some good cops out there. I'm not talking about all Detroit police officers, but Detroit police is the worst police in the country. They terrible, very unprofessional. They handled the situation very unprofessionally. That's a different video. They took my pistol. I never got it back. It was my first pistol, 22 LR, chambered in 1911. American Tactical. You guys can look it up. I love that pistol. I'm going to get another one. But I'm digressing. So the young lady asked me, can I defend my house with 22 LR? And I'm going to tell you what I told her. I said, my home defense, my first line of defense in my house, okay, is a pistol. Okay. You know, some of you guys may sleep next to the bed with a shotgun, maybe an AR. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of family members who don't even like guns. They won't have a gun in their house. All right? I strongly don't advise that. Okay? Because if somebody's coming in to break into your home, they're trying to do as much damage to you and your family as possible. Okay? You want to have an equal ground with them, okay, as much as possible. All right? I know about defending my life. Okay? And I'm going to give suggestions to how you should defend yours. Okay? Like I said, my first line of defense in my house is a Rock 5.7 pistol from Palmetto State Armory. I highly recommend this pistol. Right here. Okay? I'm about to unload it. Okay? Nothing in the chamber. It's empty. Okay? Rock 5.7 pistol. Full length. Okay? This is my first line of defense for my family at my house. Okay? All right? This is what I suggest. You know what I'm saying? For somebody who just starting off in guns. Okay? I love this pistol. Okay? It's a little bit on the heavier side. It's a full length. But if you guys know about 5.7, it has absolutely no recoil. Absolutely no recoil. This is what I suggested to this lady. I told her, get you a 5.7 or a 22 Magnum. Preferably, I would say 5.7. Okay? I don't think 5.7 really defeats body armor, but I can guarantee you when you get hit with one, it's going to mess your day up. Okay? Rock 5.7 from Palmetto State. Okay? All right? I got a light on it. Okay? Just a little cheap Amazon, eBay light, you know. And it also has a laser on it. Okay? And then it has where you could do both. Okay? Okay? Okay, guys don't know about 5.7. I can't give you the whole history on it, but they was developing something. I believe the military was developing something to compensate from 9mm and 45. You guys can look up the video, the history of it. But I like it. Okay, right now I got red tip. I believe these are Hormedy in there. Okay. Pretty lethal rounds, I must say. You guys don't know about the 5.7. Just go ahead. There's plenty of research out there. I will say the ammo is expensive And this is the gun I least likely take to the gun range. Probably should shoot it more, but I really don't. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I really don't, but it's a great caliber, especially when you're trying to defend your life from multiple people, because somebody breaking in your house is probably more than one person. You know what I'm saying? More than likely, you know. But I highly suggest that. I got a lot of other great pistols, but I would highly suggest the Rock 5.7, especially the 5.7 caliber for home defense. The young lady said, I don't want 5.7. She said, I only want to use 22 LR. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have a 5.7 pistol anymore, and I've been trying to get another one. Okay. Hopefully I get likes and views on this, and maybe I can make some revenue and I can go get another 22 LR. But I don't know what it is, man, but these 22 LR pistols, man, they're a lot more expensive than when I first bought mine. And I haven't found one that I can really invest in. So if I get enough likes on this video or whatever, maybe I can use some of them resources to go ahead and get one. So make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to this video if this video is helping you so far. Okay. So the young lady said, Jay, I only want to use 22 LR. She said, I'm too scared to use anything else. She said, I don't even like guns, but she said, I need something to defend my household with a 22 LR. Okay, I'm going to show you what I suggested. I don't have a pistol, but I do have a 22 LR rifle. Hold on. There you go. Yeah, I'm going to unload it. And it's clear. Nothing is in it. Okay. This is my 22 LR rifle, 16-inch. Okay. Love this rifle. Love this rifle, man. Very, I think, inexpensive. I think I bought this for like $500 or something like that. And I love this rifle, man. It's made by Hammerly. I'll see if you guys can get the name. I don't know. It's made by Hammerly. 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 Tactical R122 LR, man. And this is my favorite rifle. Okay. It's my favorite rifle, y'all. My favorite. Okay. I put some cheap sights on there, you know, but it's pretty accurate. It's pretty accurate, man. I put some cheap little sights on there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really gonna need all that, you know, but it all works, bro. So this setup right here is probably about a $600-700 setup. Okay, put the little sling on there. You know, hey, trying to defend your home. I can definitely put rounds on target with this rifle. No problem. Zero recoil. Okay, when I say zero recoil on this. Okay, zero recoil with this 22 LR AR rifle. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you the biggest thing when you defending your life, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't really. It's a caveat why I don't put suppressors on my home defense guns, and I've been looking to invest in some, but it's a peel off, but that's another video. But you want to make noise so that some people around you know that something is wrong. Now, I do get the point of you don't want to blow out your eardrums and all that other stuff. That's a different video. But you want to make some kind of noise in your neighborhood to let your neighbors know that, hey, something is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I told her, go get this. Unless you want to go get a pistol. Okay. Okay, she went to the range and she used this. She was able to get 10 shots on target. And she never shot a rifle before. I told her, line it up, look in here, look at the sight. Very cheap sight, red dot. Not the most accurate, but for, hey, $100. Okay, off-site, another $100. Hey, it's a 22 LR. We ain't got to put no EO Tech on this. All right, 22 LR. Okay, she did good. Okay, I think it's 20 rounds in here. She got about 10 rounds on target. All right, highly suggest that rifle. Okay, for anybody who I hate to use scared, but entry level type stuff. Okay, I got CCI Stingers in here. You can see how small a 22 LR is. But, you know, I used to have a friend who used to always joke about 22 LR, says it's going to tickle me. This ain't going to tickle you. That 22 LR is not going to tickle you. Okay, at all. Okay? All right, so you got about, I believe this holds 20 or 30 rounds. This is the mag that came with the gun. I believe I got another one. I got about 100 magazines, but I think I got another one. I don't shoot this often, but I believe, I know it's at least 20 in here. Okay, you guys can probably see it's transparent. You know, this is for sure something I believe that just about any woman could use that's under 150 pounds. No blowback. The gun is still fairly loud. You know, I could shoot 22 LR without ear protection. I don't suggest it. Okay, I'm just saying I can. Because I'm so used to gunfire and loud stuff. And I use a lot of lawnmowers. I'm a landscaper. So I can handle it. Wouldn't suggest it. But definitely it's more manageable than shooting a 5.56 7.5 barrel length. If you guys ain't never did that, you're in for a surprise. Go shoot that short barrel AR or that AK. Yeah, you're going to be putting people out the range. This you can manage. It's still going to startle you. It's still going to startle your kids, still going to wake your kids up, but you will be able to hear after, for sure. All right. And I'm going to tell you the new secret to 22 LR. Okay. The Stingers, the CCI Stingers, you guys can look that ammo up. That was the round that I believe I had in my 22 LR pistol when I killed the pit bull. But I got a secret weapon for the 22 LR. You guys, Federal Punch. Okay, I'm gonna buy some more of these, man. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah. This is the Federal Personal Defense. Hopefully I don't know if my phone can focus that or not. I don't know. But this ammo right here, man, I don't have this one opened up, but you guys can see how it looks. This ammo kicks ass, man. It's moving at 1,070 feet per second. Okay? 29 grain. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. But this is the top tier 22 ammo right here. This isn't even loaded up in that AR. Okay? But if you put this in there in a 16 barrel rifle, these people coming in to your house for Christmas, they gonna get a big ass surprise. Okay? That combination, yes, 22 LR is good enough for home defense. 22 LR is good enough for home defense with this type of setup. Now, once again, I'm not advocating that you use 22 LR. I would suggest that you get a 5.7, a shotgun, or something else. But I will say this. It will save your life. It's not the most optimal choice. But if you gotta use it, it will save your life. It saved mine. And I didn't even have the AR. And I'm pretty sure a pit bull skin is thicker than a human's. Just think about that. Okay, I love you guys with the strength of Christ. I hope you guys have a happy Kwanzaa, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever it is. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas at all, you just chilling with your family. I want to let you guys know that I love you with the strength of Christ. Thank you for tuning in and watching this whole video. I hope you guys are being blessed, staying blessed, stay positive, stay motivated, do something nice for somebody. Make sure you protect your family and your life because you are important to somebody. I love you with the strength of Christ. Merry Christmas. Thanks for tuning into the video. Untouchable City Prepper.